Hey guys, Greg here, and as you can see, we are operational. It's been a couple of days and the pool is looking pretty good. Went around with a bubble level, straightened the legs, do probably another check on that. I've got all the equipment hooked up, well, most of it. So we've got the lines coming out, going into the tee, and then going into the filter. I've got one drip left, so I'm gonna have to take that one apart and put some Teflon paste in it. If you have drips like that, you just have to Teflon paste it so you can see, like, there's some of it coming out, but most of these have been redone. This is all my original equipment from 2019, a couple of newer hoses in there, but this is all stuff that I had in stock. And of course I've got the necessary plunge valves installed for isolation, and those aren't dripping either. Same thing with those. If you buy them brand new, you probably still have to take them apart and put Teflon in there. So let's get right to the pool. We're almost at operational height, but I'm going to keep it about this level because the rains are coming, and I'm going to wait for a couple of days where we can get some bone dry weather, so that little area there that does get water, because remember, this is foam core from here on, so there's no rust going in there, but there could be a little bit of water in here that'll have to get blown out before it gets sealed up. So other than that, this is just a stock jet that's in there, and I just wanted to show a couple of the jets that I made back in 2019. This one, if you notice, has a very small amount of adjustment on it. So right now it's just shooting up a little bit just for some bubbles, but you really can't get it to angle more than about like that. So basically what the stock jet does is it will just split the water, and I'll just do my Charlton Heston 10 Commandments here with one hand. Basically all this does is split your water, and your trash will just pool in little areas off to the side. I'm sure you've experienced this if you have an XTR pool. So basically, no matter what, this jet is really not that great. And when I made a filter video, which is still my #1 video, it's almost 250,000 views right now, I mentioned that I had other jets and I was going to show them, but then that pool had a huge hole, collapsed, and I haven't really had a serious pool since now. So let me go over here and I'll show you a couple of my 2019 designs. This first one, this is the jet that is going to be the normal pool jet in here. So if you're not running anything, just the pool, this is something I made, and this thing works perfectly. Basically, it will provide you a directional jet, which you can then rotate usually down a little bit and towards the middle. And what that will do is this will provide the circulation around the pool. So when you have your skimmers later here, that's the direction where the water's just going to come along and deposit what you need deposited in there. So this is basically a circulation jet. And if you know anything about in-ground pools, that's the way they're set up. You would never have an in-ground pool, at least I've never seen one, where it just shoots out in the middle and it's kind of useless. So this is the basic type of circulation jet, but what's going to wind up being in this pool, this is a more advanced jet that I made, and this has a different kind of feature to it, where you still have the long jet there, but it also has an output where basically this would mount like this, and then that middle output is for your fountain. And with this ball valve, you'll be able to split the difference, where you can reduce the power of what's coming out here and split it and adjust the fountain height by basically rotating this. So in effect, you can have a fountain in the pool at all times and still have circulation. So this is something custom I made, again, 2019. So I'm going to be using this one in most of the time, in fact, if not all of the time. So this is going to be coming up. I just wanted to give a little teaser on that. We still got the old Access service ladder up. The staircase is going to be going in. But other than that, everything's working well. The only thing that's left to get functioning is going to be the salt unit, which I'm not sure. It's probably going to have an error on it. The plates look pretty bad. I'll have to disassemble that. There'll be a whole video on it. So we're just going to run it with chlorine tabs until I get that set up. And also, I don't want any salt in this pool until I've finished with doing the rest of the work to this prototype, and then it will truly be salt and rust resistant all the way. So right now, just gonna have to deal with the bad rainy weather, but I wanted to show you a couple of things going on with the pool. So it's definitely working. I'm happy with it overall. Everything came out pretty good, and looking forward to finishing this thing up. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And be sure to hit that subscribe button, because there's going to be a lot of stuff about this prototype pool coming up that I'm sure people into the pool scene will be wanting to know these things. So thanks for watching again, and later.